Namaskar friends. Today the topic will remain science and spirituality, or you can call it science versus spirituality. As you know, science is evidence-based reasoning, while spirituality is evidence not based, it is ethic-based reasoning. Both of these two are for the benefit of the mankind. As you know, science gives, especially medical science gives, health, physical health more than mental health. On the other way, the spirituality gives more of mental health than physical health. As you know, India is a country of spiritualism since centuries, where people used to anticipate. I would give an example. As you know, one of the son of Brahma, he was Rishi Bhrigu. He anticipated by virtue of his ekam or meditation, whatever you call convenient and logical. He anticipated and declared that for the purpose of convenience, comfort, man will go for science, whether it is medical science or physical science, chemical science, whatever you call it. But gradually the spirituality will go down. The consequences will be, as the science grows, instead of vikas, means development, there will be vinash, that means destruction. As you know, everybody is having a mobile phone in his pocket and find missiles in the sky. Both are dangerous, maybe functional for the benefit of the humankind, but equally dangerous. You know well, need not to comment more. As you know, the health of countrymen is prominent for country leaders. For a country to develop, three things are very important. One is military power, second is economic power, third is intellectual power. All these three things make a person to compete. Competition is good, no doubt. Rather, it should be healthy. But as far as conflict is concerned, this is due to all competition. And conflict yielding texts are developing a sense of foeness, not friendliness. It is very dangerous for a country. As far as we belong to ancestral civilization, and still you will find lot of, I would say, number of religions are there. All have one same thing, that is brotherhood, love, affection, cooperation. This is all happening in India. As you see, India in the context of science or medical science, we are little far away. But military power is equally far away, and economic power. But you find, looking into the ancestral power, what was that? We were intellectually very strong, very strong. It helped not even our leaders, our countrymen also. In the recent pandemic of 2019, Corona, we have seen the facts, how people who had marched ahead of us, how much they suffered. There was man and material loss, even in the elite countries. But India still survived very well. Maybe the credit goes to the leaders, but without the cooperation of the countrymen, it was not possible. And the countrymen, definitely, we Indians we are more of spiritual mind. We have seen whether our persons are educated or not, whether we live in villages or in urban places, whether we are resourceful or not, whether we are having enough money or not, but still the people survived. It was by virtue of the sentiments we have inherited from our leaders, leaders of religion, leaders of our ancestrals. What we have learned since ages. We kept it. The Spirit helped us, no doubtly. So I would say spirituality gives more strength to a person than the science gives it. I am not going to comment anything bad on science, but I would like to stress more that we should equally take care of our spirituality, because science and spirituality had been taking place, going hand in hand. We should benefit our values more, incorporating science and spirituality. With this, I would conclude, keeping in mind and appealing all of you who are my listeners not to go for comparisons, because most of the time comparisons gives conflict. But this yielding process is not good, neither for physical health nor for mental health. But comparison should yield on healthy ground. That's a rich ground. What is that? You should incorporate, rather cooperate each other, take the benefit of both the philosophies, for the benefit of humankind, our Indians. This way I will conclude. Thank you very much.